students, I am Santha, working as a physics faculty in Target English Medium School. So good morning to everyone. Today, in this part of video, I would like to teach what is the relative refractive index and in what cases during the refraction the light ray is not deviate from its path, and another one more topic is there. So what is the relation between angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incident when light travel from denser medium to rarer medium? That's fine. So most of the cases, these three topics I try to cover in this part video in the chapter of refraction of light at plane surfaces. Okay. So once again listen very carefully. In our previous video, means in the part 2 video, I clearly explained what is the refractive index, or it is also called absolute refractive index. Why it is called absolute refractive index means it does not have any units, because of refractive index is a pure ratio of two similar physical quantity. That's why it has no units and also it has no dimensional formula. That is one. And also we discussed two numericals to understanding or to when they are asking the numericals based on the refractive index concept, how we can solve. Okay, that is also discussed. Now in this type we discuss that relative refractive index. Relative refractive index means simply is nothing but what is the relation between two refractive index of the medium. Why this concept was introduced by the scientists means, so according to the refraction concept we know that very clearly how many mediums we can say. Two mediums, one is the rarer, another one is the denser. Okay, that's why every medium has its own refractive index is there. That's why if the light is travel from one medium to another medium, what is the relation of the two mediums? Okay, that is the simply we discussed relative refractive index. So relative refractive index we are expressed in the two ways. Okay, that is I will explain laterally. So first of all, how to define means the ratio of speed or velocity of light in medium 1 or first medium 1 to the speed of light in the second medium or medium 2. Listen very carefully. So the ratio of speed of light in medium 1 or first medium to the speed of light in the second medium, then that is simply we are called relative refractive index. Means here the light is traveled from where to where? Medium 1 to medium 2. Okay, during this type of condition we can write mu of 2 1. Means light is traveled from first medium to second medium. Means so the first 2 1 why should we can write like this one? Means finally light is entered with which medium? Second medium from the first one, like that. Okay, or n of 2 1, that is z equals to, so here v1 by v2 we can write. v1 is the velocity or speed of the light in the first medium, and v2 is the speed of the light in the second medium. So this is the formula of which one? Relative refractive index. Listen very carefully. So the ratio of speed of light in the first medium to the speed of light in the second medium, that is we are called relative refractive index. Okay, so now from this one further you can also write that, okay, mu of 2 1 is equals to, okay, so from the formula of, we know that here what is that one means, from the relative refractive index mu is equals to C by V, that is you know that. Okay, yesterday we discussed that the refractive index or absolute refractive index formula is mu equals to C by V. C is speed or velocity of the light in the air or vacuum only. V is the velocity of the light that in the given medium. Now here, so V1 is represented the medium 1 and V2 is also medium 2. That's why. So now here, okay, each medium is having its own refractive index or not. That's why for the medium 1, we are considered that the medium 1 refractive index is mu1 and its speed is v1. Listen very carefully. Our formula is mu equals to C by V. This is the formula of us. Okay. So means this is the main formula. Mu is the refractive index. C is speed of the light in the air only. V is the velocity of the light in the medium. Now, in the relative refractive index, what we can say that the ratio of speed of light in the first medium and the second medium. That's right. So it is not in the air or vacuum. That says that medium. Okay. So that's why what we have mentioned that here. So mu means refractive index. Okay. That is already known. Now for the first medium, because of in the relative refractive index, how many mediums we can say that? Two medium, medium 1 and medium 2. That's why for the medium 1 refractive index is mu1, speed of the light in the air or vacuum, it is constant C value, but velocity is different. Like the same way, mu2 is equals to C by, we can write V2. Mu2 is the refractive index of the second medium, C is the speed of the light in the air, and V2 is the velocity or speed of the light in the second medium. But anyway, here from this one, V1 is equals to, we can write C by mu1. Here, V2 equals to, we can write C by mu2. I will write neatly. So here listen very carefully. Okay. So mu1 is equals to C by V1, that is equals to, okay, V1 is equals to C by V1. Next, mu2 equals to C by V2, that is V2 is equals to C by mu2. Already we know the, okay, what is the relative refractive index formula? V1 by V2. So V1 value is C by mu1, V2 is C by mu2. These two values we substitute in this formula. That's why mu of 2 1 is equals to C by mu1 upon C by mu2. C by mu2 value we can bring to the numerator side. Mu of 2 1 or n of 2 1 is equals to C by mu1 into mu2 by C. C get cancelled because of C is represented the speed of the light in the air or vacuum. That's why it is 3 into 10 power 8. It is also 3 into 10 power 8. Both are get cancelled. What is the remaining terms? Mu of 2 1 is equals to mu2 upon mu1. So this is also one of the definition or formula for the which one? Relative refractive index. Okay. So what is the main formula for the relative refractive index means? This is the one. The ratio of speed of light in the medium 1 or first medium to the speed of light in the second medium, that is called relative refractive index. Okay. Mu of 2 1 or n of 2 1 is equals to V1 upon V2. Okay. So what is the V1 value? C by mu1. What is the V2 value? C by mu2. How we can find the V1 and V2 by using the refractive index formula that is already explained clearly here. Okay, so that's why mu of 2 1 is equals to C C by mu1 upon C by mu2. C by mu2 brings to the numerator side from the denominator. Then mu of 2 1 is equals to C by mu1. It is after brings to the numerator side, it is becomes to reciprocal. That's why mu2 upon C. Then C get cancelled. The remaining terms is mu of 2 1 is equals to mu2 upon mu1. Here, so mu2 is represented the refractive index of the second medium, mu1 is the refractive index of the first medium. That's why from this one we can easily explain relative refractive index, means relation between the two refractive index of the medium. That's why by using this formula, how we can define relative refractive index means the ratio of refractive index of the second medium with respect to the refractive index of the first medium. Listen very carefully. The ratio of refractive index of the second medium to the refractive index of the first medium is also called relative refractive index. So listen, the formula of relative refractive index mu of 2 1 or n of 2 1, anyone we can using that, v1 upon v2, that is equals to mu2 upon mu1. This is the simple we can write. Okay, so mu of 2 1 is equals to v1 by v2, that is equals to mu2 by v1 after substituting the v1 and v2 values. Okay, so now it becomes that if for example mu of 1 2 we are considered, what is the meaning of mu of 1 2 means here. Okay, so mu of 2 1 is represented the light is travel from first medium to second medium, or the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. Here mu of 1 2 is represented light is travel from second to first medium, or the refractive index of the first medium with respect to which one, second medium. That's one is there. That's right. So here mu of 2 1 is equals to what we can write, v1 by v2, means because of light is travel from first medium to second medium. But here mu of 1 2 means light is travel from where to where, 2 to 1. That's why simply we can write v2 upon v1. Okay, that is equals to mu1 upon mu2, means so mu of 2 1 and mu of 1 2 both are appears to reciprocal, because of mu of 2 1 means is nothing but refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium is nothing but light is travel from first medium to second medium. That's why the ratio of speed of the light in the first medium to speed of the light in the second medium. But here, so what is the meaning of this one? Mu of 1 2. Mu of 1 2 is nothing but refractive index of the first medium with respect to the second medium is nothing but light is a travel from second medium to first medium. That's why initially light is traveling in the which medium? Second medium. Due to that, how to define this one means the ratio of speed of the light in the second medium to speed of the light in the first medium is called refractive index of the first medium with respect to the second medium. That is the relative refractive index of when light travel from second to first. That's why that is equals to, means you can substitute the v2 value and v1 value. Finally you can get mu1 upon mu2. Okay, so that's why now let me come to that one. Okay, mu 2 1 is equals to, okay, mu2 upon mu1, that is, you know that. Okay, now here this is, we should write like this one, 1 by mu1 upon mu2. We can write like that. Okay, so means when it is right in the reciprocal, mu1 upon mu2, we can write like that. Once again, okay, observe it. This mu1 upon mu2 we can bring to the numerator side. Then what will happen? It comes to mu2 upon mu1, means same value will become or not. That's right. So means I will be, okay, write here simply. Mu of 2 1 is equals to 1 by 1 upon mu1 by mu2. this value I will bring to the numerator side. We can write mu2 upon mu1. Means mu2 upon mu1 we can write easily. What is that one? 1 upon mu1 by mu2 we can write. Okay, so that's right. That is correct. Next, yeah. Then mu of 2 1 is equals to mu1 upon mu2 means mu1 upon mu2. We can write what is that one? Mu of 1 2. That's why simply we can write that 1 upon mu of 1 2. It is also very important during solving the numericals. Based on this formula only, okay, they are asking the numericals for 1 mark during the examinations. Okay, for this one only I will explain this type of one. Listen very carefully. Mu of 2 1 is equals to v1 upon v2, that is equals to mu2 upon mu1. Mu of 1 2 is equals to v2 upon v1, that is equals to mu1 upon mu2. Mu of 2 1, what is the meaning of that one? Mu is nothing but refractive index. Refractive index of the second medium with respect to the which one? First medium. That's right. 2 of 1 we can write that. Means light is travel from first medium to second medium. That is meaning. Mu of 1 2 means refractive index of the first medium with respect to which one? Second medium. Is nothing but light travel from second to first. That is the meaning of that. Okay, anyway, mu of 2 1 is equals to mu2 upon mu1, that is equals to this mu2 upon mu1 we should write like this way. Then finally, so mu1 upon mu2 we know that mu of 1 2 means mu of 2 1 is equals to reciprocal of, okay, so means mu of 1 2 is the mu of 2 1 is the reciprocal of which one? Mu of 1 2. Is it correct or not? Okay, reciprocal means reverse one. So it is very important. This one. These two formulas are very important to us. Okay. And along with this is also. So now here, one more thing. One numerical we will discuss that. The refractive index of a glass, listen very carefully. The refractive index of a glass to the water or with respect to the water is, okay, 9 by 8. Listen very carefully. The refractive index of a glass with respect to the water is 9 by 8. Means mu of GW. Okay, the refractive index of the glass with respect to the water is 9 by 8. What is the, okay, relative refractive index of water with respect to the glass? Means you can find what is the refractive index of the water with respect to the glass. This is the question. Listen very carefully. The refractive index of the glass with respect to the water is 9 by 8. Then what is the refractive index of the water with respect to the glass? That is one. Okay. So now this one here, you are observing that in this one. Okay. Means what is the meaning of this one here? Light is the travel from where to where. So what is the first medium? We can say glass is the second medium. For understanding of it, first I say that water we are considered as a first medium. Just for understanding of it, among this. And glass is, okay, we can say as a second medium. That's why. So means mu of G means what is nothing but 2, W is nothing but 1. We can write or not? That's why already we know that mu of 2 1 according to this what they are given 9 upon 8. So mu of GW means refractive index of the glass with respect to the water is equals to 9 upon 8. We find refractive index of the water with respect to the glass. So now for understanding of you initially, this is no need during the examination, for understanding of you only. So water we are considered as a first medium among the glass and water. Okay, glass is the second medium. That's why, okay, mu is refractive index. Glass means what is that one? Set to water is the first. Means the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first. Means refractive index of the glass with respect to the water. That's why 9/8. And already we know the formula like this mode. What is that one? Mu of 2 1 is equals to 1 mu of 1 2. Already I will prove that. So means here. Now at the same way, mu of this one I consider. Water is which medium first? Glass is the second. That's why. So means what are the values they are given? That values we can understand in the you are converted into our convenient way. So this is our formula. We know that mu of 2 1 is equals to 1/mu of 1 2. That's why. So the given one we can convert it into our convenient mode based like this one. That's why. So simply, glass water 9/8. Water glass you can find. Or water glass 9/8. You can find glass water. That's why. Just during this type of numericals, what you can given, what is the initial value they are given, that reciprocal is the another one. Simply means 9/8 means what is this value? 8/9. Simply. But you can prove mathematically. Means for that purpose only I will be explaining in this mode. Mu of 2 1 is equals to 9/8. Then 1 of mu 2 equals. This is the formula. That's why mu of 2 1 is equals to 1/. Mu of 1 2 means 9/8. This 9/8 brings to the numerator side. What you can write? Mu of 2 1 is equals to 8/9. So 2 1. Is it correct or not? Sorry. You can find which value? Sorry, this one. So mu of 2 1 they are given. Mu of 1 2 we can find. That's why mu of 1 2 is equals to 1/mu of 2 1. Then mu of 1 2 is equals to 1/9/8. It brings to the numerator side. Mu of 1 2 is equals to 8/9. Means what is this value? 8/9. I say that simply. Means during the relative refractive index numericals, if they are asking that what is the refractive index of the glass with respect to the water, is 9/8. What is the value? The refractive index of the water with respect to the glass, like any medium. So what is the initial value they are given? The reciprocal is the another one. Simply. Here 9/8, here 8/9. That's why this is the reciprocal. But now during the examination, in what way we can solve this one? Means simply. This is the noted for you, but understanding of you only I am explaining like this mode. So that is one. Now we can find which value mu of Wg. That's why mu of Wg is equals to, we should get simply 1/mu of Gw. Reciprocal. If they are given this value, we can find this value means 1/this value we can add. That's it. That is equals. So this is the formula. That's why mu of Wg is equals to 1/mu of Gw 9/8. It brings to the numerator side. That's why mu of Wg is equals to 8/9. Means so the refractive index of the glass with respect to the water is 9/8. Means then at that time the refractive index of the water with respect to the glass is 8/9. It is very important numerical. Next one. In what cases a light ray is not deviated or undeviated from its path, means initial path or original path. Listen very carefully. In what cases or in what situations a light ray is undeviated from its original path? Already one concept we discussed that under the refraction. When the light will be fall under the separation of the two media along normal, okay, the light is undeviated. Okay, that is also discussed here. The first thing is, okay, when a light ray when a light ray falls on surface of separation of two media along normally, during this condition light is undeviated. That is the way. Okay, so like already I explained, S dash S. For this one we can draw N dash. It is the O. It is a rarer medium, it is the denser medium. Okay, so now it is F for S dash. ON is the normal for the rarer medium. ON dash is the normal for denser medium. That's why if, okay, ON is represented the normal for S dash for which medium? Rarer. Now the light ray will be passing either rarer to denser or denser to rarer, whatever that may be. But first we can say that if a light ray falls on surface of separation of two media, surface of separation of two media. That's why S dash is the surface of separation of two media, because of above this one rarer medium, below this one denser medium. That's why when the light ray will be falls on the separation of the two media along normal, means this one. This is the incident ray. That's why when the light will be falls along the normal, it is undeviated. It will be moving along the straight line only. This is the refracted ray. That's why. So what is the angle I? Angle I is equals to 0 and angle R is also equals to 0. Then finally angle I is equals to angle R, that is equals to 0. That's why when a light ray falls on surface of separation of two media along normally, in this condition the light ray is undeviated from its path. And the second one, if two mediums have same refractive indices, indices is nothing but indexes, means so what are the two mediums we have taken? Okay, so the two mediums will be have the same refractive indices. For example, so in our yesterday, okay, in the previous, okay, video or in the part 2 video, I tell and also wrote some, okay, important mediums of the refractive index. In that one you are observing that ordinary glass refractive index is 1.5. Benzene is also 1.5. You are observing that. Okay, glycerin is also nearly 1.5. So that's why you are observing that either glass or benzene or glycerin. In this one, you are observing that the refractive index is the same or very near. Mostly negligible the variation. That's why. So if you can observe it, okay, taken the glass and benzene for example. In this one, okay. So half of the pot is filled with glass and remaining this one is benzene. Means it is the glass portion. it is a glass portion, it is a benzene portion. Now we can take a light, okay, a laser light. Laser light is a monochromatic light. That's why instead of regular light, we must use the laser light in the light concept, because of the laser light it is a monochromatic light. When it is travel from one medium to another medium, it is not dispersed. Okay, that's why if we can take a laser light will be focused onto this one. Okay, this is the surface. We have mentioned that. Okay, so now if a laser light will be focused in this one, which is the surface of the separation of the two media, this line, S dash S. So from this media, okay, from this line, this is the glass portion, it is the benzene portion. Okay, if a laser light will be focused along normally onto the separation of the two media. Okay, now in this one you are observing that the laser light will be not deviate from its path, will be going along the straight line. That's why we can clearly observe it with help of this one. If two mediums have the same refractive indexes, at that time the light is undeviated from its path, it will be going along the straight line path. Not only like this one, in obliquely also we are observing that it is undeviated, because of two mediums will have same refractive index, means both are have the only one medium. Means like when the light is traveling in the air, what will be happen? From one place to another place, maybe 1 kilometer or 100 kilometer, whatever the distance we are considered, only which medium is there? Air. That's why when the light is traveling through the air or through the any single medium, in always straight line motion only. But when the light is path is changes, when the light is travel from one medium to another medium of different refractive indexes. But here, so two mediums were taken, but the two